Hello YouTube, this is Wolfen here. Hope you guys are doing great. Today is prison day for sensors. So, prison is a lot easier than any of the other medium maps, or medium or large, other than campground. Campground you can pretty much cover perfectly. But prison, you can get a really good coverage with prison, with the way with where I put sensors at. And once again, what I'm doing is I'm trying to cover a large area with no overlap. And if we don't get anything in those areas, then we concentrate on the areas that the sensors don't cover. And we might be helped by the sensors anyway by getting pings from the sensors close to those areas. So let's say, basically, I put it in the front, I put it in the back, and I put it at the far side and the far side. So really the only place on the front, on the bottom floor, are the two wings. So if we don't hear anything in those areas, I might then go, okay, let's just check out the wings. So I'll go through A, then I'll go through the back and go down B and see if we see anything or hear anything. But once again, I use the sensors to help me find the ghost as fast as I can, especially in Nightmare, because the ghosts move so quick. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking the ghosts are moving like within the first 10 minutes, easily. And I'm almost tempted to say 6. But let us go in, let's get in there, and we shall go put down some sensors. And I forgot to move this, so that's my fault. There we go. Yeah, I was doing another game. I was doing mortuary assistant. Okay, we're going to go back to not using the flashlight. I know you won't be able to see as well, but the whole reason why we're doing professional is so you can see the drop in sanity. So doing it the other way. Okay, so I put one right here at the entrance. Luckily we've got fog, so this will be a whole lot easier to get in and out. So we put one right at the entrance, and then I'll put one in the back of the cafeteria. Yeah, getting fog on this was lucky, because you can see exactly what I'm doing, and it's way easier for us to move around. And then we'll put one in the passage over here. I used to put these in different areas, and then I realized that some of the sensors actually give a really good coverage, depending on how much they have free. So what we end up missing is a little bit of this, but it's not that bad. You'll get an idea of what we're missing here, especially since that is a long passage. This side's actually better because it's a short one. It's a short hall. Alright, so now we'll grab the other one. I'll grab these, but I doubt I'll do anything with them. But let's see, but as you can see, we get all... Actually, I'll take that back. We actually get a really good coverage here, because this one is... We're going to get a little double up. I'll put this actually in the back of the shower, but it'll cover the rest of this. So all we're going to be missing is pretty much this little area right here. But we still got sound sensor in both those. But as you can see right now, the sensor is not picking up anything. Actually, we're going to put these down until we get in there. But remember, you also want to be hearing. You want to be listening. Now, prison, you're losing sanity faster. So we've already lost 7%. By the time I run in here and put this one up and then get back to the van, we're probably going to be close to 87. So if you're on Nightmare, pop a pill. I would highly suggest pop a pill, just one, and that should get you back to maximum. And then start your hunt from there. And I love every time I see the ghost breath go through the halls. But this is why, especially if you're soloing Nightmare and trying to use the sensors, you're trying to figure out, the best way. I always put these up because I know I'm not going to get hunted at this point. And then I'll pop a pill. Oh darn it! We put it in the wrong spot because we don't want any. We want as least amount of overlap as possible. So now we're actually getting a little bit of spike in cafeteria. That's why you want to go back to the bathroom, and then that would have pushed this here. And yeah, we would have got a little bit of an overlap, but not much. But see, we're down to 88, 90. So call it a 89. So we've only lost 11%. And that gets us there. And we've already had one spike in cafeteria. So that's not bad. But let me go back in here and let me put this back to here. Just so you get a better idea. And actually, I'm going to go further up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, we'll go to the last stall. And we'll go to the second last stall. And yeah, see, cafeteria. So actually, let me grab these. Because since we already got a spike in cafeteria, this is actually a perfect time. But it's not a huge spike. So my guess is this going to be in like the library or that security room. So I'm going to put these in there. Because I don't think it's in the cafeteria. I think it's just spiking in the... We're just hearing the spike because that's where the sensor is. But it's not a huge spike. So I'm guessing it's more here. Here or here. Now let's go grab our sound sensor. Yeah, we should have done this before, but we also didn't see the cafeteria spike. And we said second to last stall. Well, with no windows in here, fog doesn't really help you much. Okay, so that's one. Okay, so we want to put this here. All right, now let's get back out. And now I think we'll probably have a much better coverage, a lot less overlap, and we might get lucky and see the motion sensors get hit. If I guessed right. It could be in the cafeteria, just could be up in the front of the cafeteria where our sensor is in the back of the cafeteria. So what I would probably do next is grab a flashlight and grab the other two motion sensors and go in. Alright, so what do we got now? So yeah, so see, now we got much less overlap. Just a little bit right there. And the rest is perfect. And we've actually got a decent amount of B-Wing. I'm almost curious. Actually, if I was smart, next time I would probably put this sensor that I put here. We're looking at probably there on the other side of the gate to get a little bit more into A. But we are not getting anything here. And so far we're at 82. So now would be the time I would pop a pill. But we've gone in 3 times just to set up sensors. But now I would pop a pill because on Nightmare you're about 20%. I think the pills give you about 20% back. And go from there. But let's see if we can guess where the ghost is. Now the problem is the ghost could also move, but we're going to do this and we're going to move that other sensor. And let's see if we get a better coverage. So we're going to put these two in the cafeteria. Then we're going to move that sensor. Then we're going to go back out. Then we'll be done as far as that goes. Because I only do this once. I'm moving them right now just for the simple fact of it's a little better. It gives you just a little better idea. Oh, nope. Of where to put yours at. So let's go here. And let's go here. Because I'm always tinkering with the sensors to try to get better coverage. So now we'll take this and we'll put it on this side. Just put it right there. Now let's get out. And now we're done because we don't want to get hunted and have to deal with the ghost. I didn't bring any pills. But now if you do it, if you put these in this place the first time, you've got the whole first floor covered. And what you don't have covered, you pretty much have covered with motion sensors. If you're having to make a guess there. So, like after those first motion sensors, if I went back there and I didn't see anything, or if I just saw a tick, I'd be going upstairs. And probably going upstairs to the parabolic. All right, so maybe this side of the gate over here on A, and that would have got all of that, but we got a really good part of the shower, so it's not that big of a deal. Well, let's give this a couple of seconds here. But you don't get as much of A as you would like, just because of that hallway going into A is a lot longer than the one going into B. But yeah, so like right now we're not getting a spike. So what that spike would actually tell me also, since we're also not getting hits on the motion sensors, is it's that back room, it's the room upstairs, that back room that overlooks the cafeteria would be the first place where I would head to look to find the ghost. But that's me. But see, we used 25% of the sanity. So if I wouldn't, but that was rearranging, taking in some motion sensors. You would have been right around 10%, I think. No, we were right around 89 the first two trips in. That's all it should take for your motion sensors to be put up. So you're going to lose about 11%. So just realize that the next time you go in, the next time you go out, you might want to pop a pill. Unless one of your objectives is to hunt, like escape a hunt, smudge hunt, something like that, then probably don't, and then work on the objectives. And then maybe pop a pill after you get that. Pop some pills to get back up to the top to finish out figuring out the ghost. But let us go back to here. But that's prison, folks. You can get a really good coverage with putting down your first four sensors and the spots I showed you. So right at the entrance, back of the cafeteria, the second to last stall on B, as far in the showers, and then right in front of the gate going into the jail cell door, going into A block. And that's going to give you a really good coverage on if the ghost is anywhere in those areas, you're going to know. And it might pick up a little ping here and there if it's above. Like I said, like on this one, we got better than a ping. We got it halfway, I think, a 0.4. So I would think it's actually probably the room above, and that overlooks the cafeteria. That would be my first guess of where the ghost would be. But hope you guys liked the video. If you guys liked the video, please give the video a like. If you guys haven't subbed to the channel, please sub to the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. You guys can see when I bring new stuff out. But have a great one, folks, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye-bye.